Here we go. Stand by, please. Rolling on 6. On
You're
6.
quite good.
Yeah, here we go. Welcome to a new episode of the Celebrity Archaeology Podcast, sponsored in part by the Built on Dreams Media Network and contributions from listeners like you. I'm your host, Adam Scull. If this is the first time listening to the podcast, welcome. If you're a returning listener, thanks for coming back. Our goal is to preserve the cultural heritage of celebrity photography from decades past for the benefit of future generations. Pull up a comfortable chair, hang out with us, and have a great time reminiscing about your favorite stars. Joe Namath is a former American football quarterback and actor known as much for playing on the field as playing off the field. The Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania native 1969 Super Bowl III star made headlines while escorting arm candy such as Mamie Van Doren, Randi and even Raquel Welch. He also dated Janis Joplin. But it was in 1984 that Joe's bachelor days were over when at age 41 he married 22-year-old Deborah Mays. He said at the time, "She caught my last pass." The marriage lasted almost 15 years and produced 2 daughters, Grace and Olivia. Mays, who said she was bored with Joe, took off with a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon and left Namath with the 2 girls in Florida. Namath began his football career at the University of Alabama from 1962 to 1964. Paul Bear Bryant said he was the most natural athlete he ever coached. He left Alabama early for a professional football career and didn't earn his degree from the university until 2007 at age 64. Joe played professional football in both the American Football League, the AFL, and the National Football League, the NFL, for over 13 years during the 60s and 70s. He was an AFL icon and played for the New York Jets for most of his professional football life. He finished his career with the Los Angeles Rams. He was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1985. In total, he played 143 games in the AFL and NFL. He made it to 3 division championships, the 68 and 69 AFL East Champion Jets and the 1977 NFC West Champion Rams, and earned 1 league championship, the 1968 AFL Championship. His one victory was Super Bowl III in 1969. Chronic injuries from the game continued to haunt him. In 1992, he had knee replacement surgery on both knees. He also says that he has long-term health problems as a result of concussions while playing football. "None of our bodies were designed to play football," he told the New York Daily News in 2014. "We're just not designed for it." Joe's other career paths included nightclub ownership, sports commentator, film star, and TV actor. You can catch him in such films as CC and Company with Ann-Margret, or reruns of The Love Boat, The A-Team, and Married with Children. He also appeared in Summer Stock. At the height of his fame, he was seen in a TV commercial wearing Hanes pantyhose and one in which Farrah Fawcett gave him a close Noxema shave. An embarrassing on-air moment came for a drunken Namath in 2003. He told sports interviewer Suzy Kolber, "I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling." He apologized and entered 2 weeks later an outpatient alcohol treatment program. In 2013, Namath's daughter Olivia married her baby daddy at the Ringling Museum in Sarasota, Florida. She was just 16 when she had Erwin Baker III's daughter. Baker has a lengthy rap sheet, including pleading guilty in 2006 to armed robbery and assault with a deadly weapon at a McDonald's near his home. Namath gave the bride away. Thanks for joining me today for the Celebrity Archaeology Podcast, brought to you in part by the Built on Dreams Media Network. I hope you have found the content I've shared memorable and enjoyable. Be sure to visit celebrityarchaeology.com to see many of our photos and pick up the link to the podcast. Love this episode of the podcast? Head over to iTunes to subscribe so you're always up to date on the latest episode. Rate and leave a review and tell your friends about this podcast. We appreciate your iTunes review. It's so valuable to a content producer leaving a 5-star rating and/or a written review. If you would like to be a guest on the podcast and get in front of thousands of listeners, send an elevator pitch email to me at celebrityarchaeology@gmail.com. Join us next time for the Celebrity Archaeology Podcast and learn about the lives of your favorite celebrities.